back in the old days, before you went to the electric chair, they try to give you a meal. So, but that's not what we're here for today. You guys, we just wanted to tell you guys, my office, everybody else gets accolades for being on the front lines here. They talk about the police, they talk about the fire, they talk about OEM, they talk about nurses, but nobody ever talks about you frontline people, the garbage men, the guys who are on public property, who are just as much at risk as anybody else. You go out every day, you're handling people's garbage, you don't know what's in that garbage, okay? You don't know, wherever you travel, you don't know what you're gonna touch, okay? So you're just as much a frontline worker as anybody else, and I think my office, we just wanna let you know that we appreciate what you do, because if DPW were to shut down tomorrow, or public property were to shut down tomorrow, we'd have to shut down the whole city. Okay, nothing can function in this city without you guys. And you guys need to know that. And we appreciate everything you do for us. And it may just be a sandwich and a water, okay? But we appreciate you, okay? And we want you to know that my office is 100% behind you. These are some very difficult times that we're dealing with. But in the next couple of months, when this is all behind us, we'll all look at it and we'll say we got through it together. And that's really what this is all about, us getting through this together. I don't want anybody to think that we don't appreciate you guys down here, okay? Michelle Yamakaitis is on a conference call, so my message to you guys is she has the same sentiment. In fact, if anybody should get credit for this, it should be Michelle, because Michelle is the actual one who said, Derek, we talk about you, we talk about these guys all the time and what they do, but we never come out and show them how we really feel. So Michelle was the one who really spearheaded and said, listen, let's just do something. Let's not talk about it, let's be about it. So she deserves a lot of thanks because she kind of lit the fire under my behind.
Happens to me every day, man.
Right, she lit the fire under my behind to make sure that we got this done. So the same sentiment that I have, she has, and I think I would say the governing body, the city council members feel the same. So I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for what you do. We have Nick Pantina, who is the division head. Is that what you have, Nick? Something like that, right? Yeah. Boss of the hot sauce.
Hi guys, most of you know me. I'm Nick Pantina. I'm your department director, city engineer. And I was concerned with what the mayor was going to say because I didn't know what I was going to say. But same thing. I'd just like to thank everybody, each and every one of you that are here. I know a lot of you, or the other half of your colleagues, are on rotation, so it's meant for them as well. We all appreciate what you do. I mean, the city is what the city is because of your efforts, because of your dedication, because of your continued efforts coming into work every day, your family's letting you come into work every day. And like the mayor said, people talk about the front line, and they talk about the police and fire, and they talk about the nurses, but without everybody here and without all of the operations and the efforts that you do, everything would fall apart. So garbage wouldn't be picked up, trees wouldn't be trimmed, grass wouldn't be cut, vehicles wouldn't be maintained, everything would fall apart, and we'd have complete chaos. So I really appreciate everything that you guys do for us and for the city. I'm sure the city, you never get an attaboy, you never get like a good job. So like, this is nothing really for the most part. But it's just a little attaboy that you deserve. You deserve more than that. I've talked to mayor and council president, and after all this is over, or after the speeches are over anyway, and after the food is gone, I know we got representation from all 5 families here, and whatever time your scheduled departure is, you can leave a half an hour early. So Public Works, whatever time, 2 o'clock. I know you got some time yet. You got about an hour, but 2 o'clock, Buildings and Grounds, whatever your shift is, a half an hour early. And it's a little bit. It's not much, but it's what we could offer. So again, thank you for everything, and Thank you for all your efforts.
I'm just going to say one more thing, guys. Imagine a pandemic and you had to drive through town and there was tons of garbage piled up everywhere. Trash, garbage, and debris. How would that add to the pandemic? It would make things considerably worse. So the things that you guys do, it's really important. And I would say, don't let anybody tell you that your job is not important, you know. Again, you guys are the backbone of this city. You really are. Without you, there is no Linden. Thank you all for coming out. All right. We're here at DPW to honor our frontline Department of Public Works workers. All too often, everyone else gets credit for being a frontline worker, and we tend to sometimes forget that if we didn't have garbage pickup, if we didn't have recycling, if we didn't have trash pickup, if we didn't have the people who maintain our vehicles, if they didn't work, this whole city would shut down. So today we're here to thank them for the hard work they give our city. They too should always be considered as our frontline workers.
You want to hold the sign, Mayor? That's what's most important. We wanted to make sure Public Works knew that they are not forgotten. We realize how important they are to our city. I want to thank everyone that came out here today, some of our family and friends, to clap out the Public Works employees who are on the job every day. The city's been feeling the pain all around, and that's the time we all need to come together. So appreciate all that they do for us, and we thank them once again.
Thank you.